Yes, hi, brothers and sisters. I hope everybody's well. Hope everyone's had a nice weekend. I've just caught up on the boxing. I haven't had my eye on boxing for a few weeks. I've been training hard, but I've just caught up on the Benavidez fight, the Ramirez and Okoli. Good little catch up. You know, and I was talking to my lass yesterday, and we're on about, the stuff that I used to do in my childhood, the stuff that we used to do as in the mob of lads that I grew up with round here, and all them games we used to play. You see, my age, 38 years young, that age is and older, it's like, well, like the last of a dying breed, the last generation, really, before this technological explosion that seemed to go on, this bit of a revolution technologically with mobile phones and what have you. The first mobile phone I had, I was 16, and it was a Nokia 3210 with an aerial, and it had Snake One. And like there was little to no applications or games in comparison to the smartphones that we've got today. A phone didn't really do anything apart from send a message and, make a phone call. And there wasn't really any fun in a phone. It didn't bother us. We just used to have them in our pockets and that now and then, the lads who were, lucky enough to be able to afford one. There wasn't a great deal of money kicking round when I was younger. And a lot of the people who I palled on with were the same. And we used to make our own fun. The youth of today wouldn't even know what hikey-dikey is, what shite-a-lite is, knock and nash, hounds and hares, navy, British bulldogs, and all them games we used to play as young'uns. Endless summers of summer after summer and of fun, proper fun, proper childhood. That was a childhood, that was mint. Looking back, what a time we had, mischievous, adventurous kids, proper kids. That's how we went about our business, like adventurous, mischievous children. And it was unreal. And now, of course, you've got the technological revolution. They're all gamers. My kids even can't go anywhere without their iPhones, iPads, AirPods. It's completely different world, innit? And that's only in since I had my first phone 22 years ago. That's a lot of change in the world in 22 years. And some would say, yeah, we've made big advances in technology and all this stuff. But ultimately, I think it's cost kids, a valuable childhood, because, the way we lived as kids, the way we played and mucked around as kids, that's gone now. That's extinct. Kids these days will never have the childhoods that we had, and it's probably only progressively going to get less adventurous and less activities, really. Everyone's just glued to a phone nowadays. All these kids, they just see everybody staring into the phone. Me and Alice went out for a scran last night, and everywhere I looked, there's just people in the phones. Couples sat at a table, out on a meal, just staring into the phones, both of them staring into the phones. They may as well be texting each other from the same table. It's pathetic. But anyways, rant over. I've got to get out in the car for an hour. Ta-ra for now, people.